squeezing, I see no fear. Currency flowing, surfing the waves. Super alpha, omega leading the way. Enigma bot whispering over the night. Making moves and everything's tight. Charts on my canvas, I paint it as the profits cascade. Bears and bulls, they come and they go. But I hold my ground, watch your capital grow. Risk and
FIP.NQ on the board.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oates room. Are you ready indeed? Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. Let's get it. I'm a few minutes late, so I'm going to get right to it here this morning. If you are brand new with us, make sure you come in for a Mentorship Monday. Hop in on a Monday with us. I'll take more time to walk the new stuff through. If you are already in a 2-week free trial, congratulations. You are ready to follow along. If you are not already doing the 8-day boot camp, remember, it's not really 8 days. We did 8 days of a boot camp, and it's now recorded. So you can go enjoy it yourself without the live stream experience where you can ask questions in real time. So you'll want to take advantage of a Mentorship Monday where you come in and ask your questions that you might get while you're in your 8-day boot camp, watching it at your own leisure time. That is on our website for free currently. It will be behind a paywall literally within days. We've got some guys working on a website migration and a client portal backend. And once that is finished, my friend, it will be behind the paywall. So go get it while it is free. 8-day boot camp. Click on our website, algoboxpro.com. Click on training at the top and hop right in there. It's 8 videos. There's a quick blurb there on what you're going to learn. We're going to go through every part of the documentation. Now, the documentation, if you've been through any part of our system, you know it is it's pretty extensive. Let me show you guys what that would look like if you are jumping in with us new here. Now, I have full auto already turned on here this morning. You might have noticed right there at the very beginning, if you're wondering like, well, am I just here to sell you on something? Now, I take a few minutes here in the morning to catch up for the folks who are new with us. I've got full auto turned on, so that's already doing its work. If you are new, and okay, I think I've said, are you new here 15 times here this morning? Sorry about that. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. Coffee wasn't brewing here in time. Oh, and my drawing tool isn't working either. 1 second. Always on top. That's good. There we go. Always on top. There we go. All right. Now it's working. Now we're cooking with Crisco. All right. Let's try that one more time. All right. So up here at the top left of my screens, there are 6 charts up here that are running on full auto platinum. Now, some people have been asking, hey, I'm looking at the website. I see the Black Friday offer. What is the platinum component? This is the platinum edition AlgoBox Enigma Dream panel. This has all of the filtering that we talk about that you would normally want to do manually already done for you with these buttons. You can do the inverted logic inside of the fiddle zone. You can do moonshot, which means I'm waiting for the Enigma plus an RTFA event, or the supermoon, meaning I want a ready DD within 10 bars of an Enigma for that filter. MACVU, that is the nerd. NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. The main component of all 4 of the correlated instruments, the filter is right there. It literally takes in all 4 instruments. Even if you have just the NASDAQ on, this will take into account ES, RTY, and the Dow along with the NASDAQ, and you can filter on that. So only in the direction of the MACVU. So if you want to take longs only when the longs only is favorable on the MACV Ultimate, all for the nerd, already there for you. Do you want to take it in the neutral zone or not? The E-Power, what Enigma level do you want to play? You only want to play Enigmas that are greater than a level 10? You can set that right there as well. Fiddle zone filter. This is huge. If you have been in any of our training programs, you want to try to avoid the fiddle in the middle. Don't want to fiddle in the middle. There's the fiddle zone filter right there. It will not take the trades inside of the fiddle zone if you want it as well. And that is this right here that you'll learn. If you're a little overwhelmed here this morning, that's okay. That's the whole point of 8 videos. It's just 8 videos, and we'll go through every part of the documentation there with you. It is actually not that difficult. It's probably more difficult to drive your minivan if you're like me. I got 4 kids, and I can still barely figure out how to get the all the screens in the back for the kids. Kids are like, Daddy, can I watch the, I don't know, whatever show. We want to watch Coco Melon. And like, remind me, have to ask wifey, like, honey, remind me, how do I get the 3rd row screens to turn on? What button do I press? It's harder to drive a minivan, I promise, than this here. Ultimately, these are the buttons we need to use right here. And really, we're only using about 3 of these. Buy, sell, and close. Really don't hardly ever use the reverse button. And then we have some extras. These are our own proprietary buttons right here to add bracket, add stop, go naked. If you already have created a bracket order or in an ATM and you want to all of a sudden, like, market starts moving really fast, you will need to peel all of your brackets really fast. Just press the naked button. It will pull everything around it from your bracketing. And of course, we have the half and double. So if I want to half a position, you have watched my advanced level exit strategy, taking on half or take off half. So half on, half off, add, that whole concept. So easy now with the buttons right there. Then we have these right down here. What's stack 10, stack 30? These are, have you ever had a scenario where all of a sudden you needed to move your stops really quickly and you got a bunch though? You're like, I don't know, I got 16 contracts open here and I need to move all of them. You're grabbing tags and you're trying to swipe them down and move them out of the way real fast. Or you can just reach down here, press stack 30, and bloop, all of them will move 30 ticks back away from your current entry price. Simple stuff like that. Same thing on the target side. Okay, so make sure you go through that boot camp and you won't be lost here. So follow along, install the 2-week free trial. That is literally our trade room in a box that's open basically 24 hours a day, because all the play setups that I would normally be like let's pretend like I was telling you, hey, here is a super headshot area right here. The only reason I'm not taking this right now, I'm hearing popcorn on the tape right now. We are on moderate sell. I do want to slap down on that, but in a moment I will hit that. I'm going to press F6 right now. I see this spot coming in right here. We are 5 minutes from the US Open. That is a gnarly looking trap back there, and we have this Enigma pushing up here as well. So I'm hesitant to press in on that, even though we are currently moderate sell. We're right before the US Open. And I just need to wait for that popcorn to get off the tape before I take that spot right there. So I've got a white line on it, so I can come back and try rule it here in just a moment if I do have that shot. Remember here on the 89s, I also see this out of the corner of my eye, high time frame. I got a big green dot here on the 89s. If you see that, type me a 1 in the chat. If you are new, type a 2. And we'll maybe do a little more review on that. Now, it is Thursday, so I'm not going to go through a ton of teaching training here. I'm just kind of killing a few minutes here before the US Open. You'll be watching me take these right here with you. Okay. If you have questions, though, pop them there in the chat. I'll try to get them answered. If I missed it, oh, yes, thank you for that reminder. Let's make sure we get our real-time protection turned off here for Windows. Yep, there's mine. Slide that little slider off. No real-time protection stuff. That will slow down your PC right when you need it to not be slow. Market starts getting hot like right now. Yeah, you hear that popcorn still coming in. Prior low right up above there. That Enigma is still shoving it up. And that is now the 4th bar in the series off of that 89. There's a 10.4 though. I will slap at that half position for my first play here on a 10.4. Right around the prior low. Yikes, green dot inside there. That's now a headshot long here. Got my finger over the close. If it starts to not go my way, I need to trying to get 20 ticks out of my first play here. Let's see, I got a kind of a, wouldn't say a terrible entry. I'm a few ticks off of it. There's 12, 16, 20 ticks. Target filled. Trade number one, $826 on the first play of the morning there at the prior low. 10.4. Man, I'm going to smack that almost every time for a scalp. Pretty easy for my first trade of the morning. Remember, I approach the markets like a video game. That is what AlgoBox does. Now, that video game is complicated. It's like having to cheat for the markets because all the things that you want to do internally, AlgoBox is sitting there doing it for me. So I don't have to really think about it. I just get to press the button. Pretty cool. All right, trade number one. Now, out of my 5 trades, I like to think of it like a video game where I've got 5 lives like Mario Bros. I start out with 5, but I can earn more lives along the way if I want to. But standard operating procedure. Remember, that just means it's not rules, it's standard operating procedures. This is when things are in my standard, and it's a usual day. I'm walking into the markets, I'm hopping up to my charts. How do I normally want to approach this? I want to look for mentally. I got 5 trade opportunities. If I hit 2 though, winner, winner, chicken dinner. You'll hear me say that a lot around here. And my concept is if I've got 2 winners, enough to put chicken dinner on the table, I'm done. All I now do is think about my bonus. So if I get one more trade here and I get a winner, then it's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Whatever that is, that's got to be enough to put chicken dinner on the table. And then I look at my bonus. So hopefully this one turns green here in a moment. Hopefully we get 2 winners in a row. That would be awesome. And then we go straight to here. However, you know how it is. Sometimes you're not having perfect days, right? I might have a red, I might have another red, but hopefully if you follow along with how I increase my trade size from trades 1 through 5, you'll know that this play should make up for these 2, right? So this one plus this one inside should be enough to make my chicken dinner. And then once again, I'm thinking about a perfect bonus play there at the end. That is how I approach the video game. Makes sense. We got 2 minutes still before the US Open. Looks like that 10.4 was enough to push it down even farther there. And, you know, if I wasn't jabbing away here this morning, I probably would have taken a second swipe at that when it came in to that PRZ right there. There is a Dr. Seuss entry right there, and you'll learn what that is in the 8-day boot camp, of course. And then beyond the 8-day boot camp, it's not just 8 videos. We do have a 100 video series inside for the premium members to get really hardcore, really in-depth, go really into the play setups, what's going on inside, all that kind of internal goodies. If you're wanting to know how the sausage is made, all that kind of stuff is there for you if you go deep dive once you have joined the system. Now, speaking of joining, this is the best time to do it. Black Friday, obviously Black Friday only comes around once a year, so this would probably be the time to get in gear. However, the good news is if you're doing a 2-week free trial, so if you're hearing this later and you're like, oh man, I missed out on Black Friday, here's a secret. There is a secret offer that you get during your 2-week free trial. I always give everybody the opportunity to have the best discounted price at least one time. And I give it to you if you join during your 2-week free trial. So you'll learn about how to get involved with that as well. You can either email the word deal to, like, you receive a 2-week free trial email. We only send you one. You'll get your download. And if you reply to that email and write the word deal, you'll get a special code to get the awesome Black Friday offer deal too. So just during your 2-week free trial. All right. Here we go. Market should be opening here in about 15 seconds. Let's crack the knuckles. I'm going to sit on hands here now. Standard operating procedure. Remember, not a rule. Standard operating procedure. I will plan to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes unless I get absolutely perfect plays in there, you know, and it may be outside of the norm, and then I may take a swipe again, like that right there. That's a perfect PRZ, power PRZ cross short right there. Another one would have tried to swipe at that, but it's moving very fast now. Here comes the open. Good morning, Noob. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Manny. Yes, please do like and share. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Good morning, Mo. Blackouts in the house. Timco, in trading, Plutonium, Ninja Scalp. What's up, buddy? Emini Badger, thank you for that reminder to turn off real-time protection. Good morning, Jimmy. I see you in there. Tom K, what's up, buddy?
On the 9.
All right, trade number 1. We're having some fun. It's 9:31 now. 1 minute past the US Open. There's a headshot. Here in drilling, switch dot, easy short right there.
On the 34. Fib dot lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Okay, now's where it's going to get a little hairy. There's the red dot for the short.
On the 34. Lower band
King timing.
on the 34. Enigma long on the end.
Enigma might be calling the bottom here. Still hearing drilling.
Fib dot NQ
Asset
on
is now
NQ on
finished
the
speaking
4.
on Fox News.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Double Enigma here. Yep, Enigma calling the bottom. Push it up, both targets filled. That move up off of that.
Long NQ on
75 ticks to the upside.
divergence down. Divergence on the NQ on the 89. Double delta.
Whoa.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Now to that Super AO, 142 ticks here. I'm going to get that short Super AO at the top of the channel.
Fib dot NQ on the 9.
Into a cipher, add to position. Yikes, it cracked through. I hear popcorn. There's a shark back, adding to my position.
Fib dot NQ on the 4.
There's a PRZ. I should have peeled half right there. It's too fast for me. All right, I'm peeling half as it hits my POE. And close targets filled for trade number 2. Beginning with the Super AO into the ciphers. Boom, 40 ticks. Let's go. Wish I would have not had to pull half there, but I did because it got a little ganky on me there as I was not quite fast enough on the trigger. But there's another $800 to add to the pool there. 1,600 there on the morning. Could have played that a little better. Should be up over 2,500 if I had played that appropriately. But a little bit tricky with the super speed there. We're in that first 5 minutes, and that's where I said, yeah, that first 5 minutes is going to be a little bit more difficult. So winner, winner.
Assets.
Chicken dinner. I got $1,600. Is that enough to put dinner on the table for me? Yes, it is. So I'm super excited about that. I can pay for my 4 children
Next week.
and my elderly parents and all the other fun stuff that we like to take care of there in life. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now my eyeballs are fully focused on the bonus play. Everybody get it? Okay. All eyes on the bonus. Now the bonus, I just want to, like, I don't want it to be hard, right? I want an easy play, right? I'm looking for a layup now. I'm like, I've already come in. I played against Michael Jordan. He let me get a few shots on him. I got in the ring with Mike Tyson. I punched him a couple times. I get paid for the clown show. The people are like, oh, dude, I'll pay you $100 to go in there with Mike Tyson. Okay. All right, I'll do it. So I went in there. I punched him a couple times. But dude, I'm not hanging out in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stay in there. Mike Tyson, if he does hit you, you're gonna be laying on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Let's see.
Enigma long on the YM2.
Good morning, Pete.
Lower bands touch.
Brent, new to this, love to see it. Awesome. Welcome aboard, sir.
Touch NQ on the.
Just approaching the market like a video game. It's way easier than what you usually do, in my opinion. Another beautiful setup cluster right there. Had a super cluster. I'm going to write that one in. That's a rare bird right there, but let's type it in. It's a super cluster.
On the 34.
Super cluster confluence play there. Now, normally it's just a cluster because we have 2, 3, 4 crosses, a 4 cross cluster right there. Why is it super? Pop quiz. Let's see who are the advanced level students in the class. Who knows why it is a super cluster and not just a regular cluster? Why is that a super cluster? The ready DD. Pete, always. Pete is always so fast. He is on the keys. Yes, sir. 100%. The super cluster because it has the ready DD as well. That is what superfies that play. Super cluster. Boom. Huge play there. Off the super cluster. All the way down now. 257 ticks off of the super cluster. It's very fast. Dude, we're not even... Yeah, we are now. It's 9:35, so we have passed... Oh, wow. We're still drilling. Pink dot, you know, several plays to re-enter there. There is a super dot as we go down. That's a power dot. Remember, right now, I'm just focused on one easy play, right? I'm thinking bonus now. I'm in bonus territory. I really just want to push a little more over it. That's my mental capacity. That's my mental state of mind where I'm currently sitting once I have locked in a few. I traded bracketed algos, haven't added AI analysis into it, so this is great. Awesome, welcome aboard. Well, this is the time to do it. Black Friday, you don't have any better time to join us than on the Black Friday offer. It's pretty amazing. Also, you get an extra discount if you join the discipleship program. So if you're interested in that, got any questions on it, of course you can schedule a call with us and we're happy to chat with you as well.
Stocks extend full with the Nasdaq down 1%.
Lower bands.
What's today's date? We're the 13th.
Double delta
CNBC
NQ on
reporting
the 4.
XAI raises $15 billion in Series E round.
Okay, here's some news chatter.
Double delta NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34.
So on my optimized range, I had this drawn, must have been days ago. This is going to be an important area. So I may be looking for a dead cat bounce in this zone. I'm sure this was important, whatever it was. I don't leave those on the chart unless it was something important. That was it 25,340 area. If we come down in here, there's a divergence. That's the second one in a series. We might see a bounce right here in front of it. Let's see. Yeah, and we have a super moon here, but it's getting pushed back. It's already technically kind of broke it. We're hearing the Enigma short on that.
Lower bands touch NQ on.
I'm sorry, not the Enigma. The audio box is continuing to drill there. HMD pushed it up 90 ticks. Sunday's gap up is around 25,300. Maybe that's what I drew. Is that what I drew in? No, 25,300 is way down there. It's even farther than my little zone here. So you're saying 25,300? I'll go ahead and mark it up here.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Beautiful thing about what we do here is AlgoBox is so powerful, I don't have to care. No, I mean, I care, but you know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I can just play the game. That is the beauty of playing the way that I play, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. You guys are watching this later. Put a comment down below for me. That would be amazing. Or if you're hanging out in the live stream here today, maybe later today, if you're like, you know,
Fib.NQ on the
I got some really good stuff out of Vinny's live stream here today. Let me go drop a comment on his video over there for him. That'd be nice.
Upper bands touch NQ.
Ooh, butterfly shark here might be a short right there. Yep. Woulda, shoulda, coulda taken that one. Again, I'm kind of just waiting around for like a perfect little bonus pop here. Push me over 2K or so. Let me check the news. I'm assuming we have 10 a.m. No, weird. 10:05. What's that about?
NQ on the 4.
We have 10:05 mortgage delinquencies. 5 minutes past 10 o'clock today. A little bit of a weird schedule there on them.
NQ on the 34.
Completely agree. Just trade to try. Yeah, you know what's up, Brian? Yeah, we're I sometimes joke about how we're the laziest traders on earth because our tools do all the work for us. Like there's a lot of people out there being like, oh, I gotta redraw my thing, I gotta draw this, I gotta draw that, let me go try and find this, and we're just like, my system will find it for me.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Good morning, Diego. Okay, we just touched it. There it is. Look. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what happens here. We already bounced 2 or 3 bars, so that's a 100 tick up move. Yep, there she goes. See, didn't I tell you? Now it doesn't look like much here because we're super zoomed in here to the high time frame. But that bounce up there. Let's look on the lower time frame. Now we did just get a HMD there, so we could push back, but until we get the popcorn off the tape here, I don't want to be pressing that short back down in there.
NQ on the 4.
Yeah, big bounce here. Let's see, up to the back of that 729 tick bounce in there. Level 7 pushes her down. So the tuning right now, can everybody see? It's an obvious tuning of 7. What is tuning? How many of you guys know what tuning is? When I'm talking about AO tuning, let's see who paid attention during your 8-day boot camp. AO tuning, type a 1 if you know, 2 if you're new, and go ahead and drop a 3 if you're still just here to troll me. Let's come on, admit it, admit it.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30 on the NQ4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay, wow, that is a huge enigma getting pushed through there. We're not quite to S2, but just drilling.
Lower band
Drilling.
NQ on the 30.
And boom, comes back up and hits its target. Wow, look how fast it is. It is wild right now.
On the NQ
Super wild.
on the NQ4. Fib.NQ.
But look, no surprise, right? In my zone that I talked about, didn't I say that was going to be important? I did. I don't mark up too many things because I just let my system do it for me. If I draw something like that in on a high time frame, it means something. Just saying. It doesn't show up on my chart. This is just experience speaking. I've been doing this 20 years, man. I just know. Some of this, the beautiful thing of what we do is we combine trader intuition with the exceptionalism of precision entry points on AlgoBox, but still taking advantage of trader intuition as well.
Double delta NQ on the 9. Divergence up.
Okay, here we come into that level where Mr. Hendricks called Papa Dazer. Papa Dazer. I'm saying, is it Dazer or Dazer? It's Dazer, right? The long A. Papa Dazer telling us, reminding us about the, I think he said the Sunday open gap right here, about 25,300.
Touch NQ on the 34.
Now that's just, again, probably a spot, but it's probably a zone, I'm sure. Okay, that is a super AO. Do we have a 1-2-3 banger? Close. 1-2-3 banger potential here.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Divergence. Good, I'm on bonus area now, so I just need a quick and easy. Don't want to get offsides. Here in drilling still. Blue dot on the optimized range. Blue dots call bottoms all the time. Let's see if this one's going to call the bottom here with this blue dot right there. Let's see.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Let's see. Blue dot turned bright green. Still here and drilling. They're selling.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Super AO. Let's see. Is that going to be a bounce? Nope. They're still drilling. Still drilling.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Delta shift. King timing. Super dot off the bottom. 111 ticks. 111. Jansta's in the house. Championship
NQ on the 9.
winner over here. Not necessarily winner, just kidding. But she did say she is
NQ on the 4.
in the top 10% in the NinjaTrader arena, representing AlgoBox. How awesome. Thank you, by the way. Seriously, like, I can't even get over how cool that is that you went out there and did that. Like, I didn't ask anybody to go out there and do it. Took it upon yourself to go and hop in there. That's awesome. I do believe, I mean, there is some, look, if you want 25,000 bucks, folks, is that the top prize in the NinjaTrader arenas?
Enigma short on the GC.
I mean, look, if you can play our game
On the
with AlgoBox, you got to cheat. I mean, AlgoBox is basically a cheat. So if you want to go win their contest, there's a strong chance you can beat the other people who don't have AlgoBox. They ain't going to be able to do what we do. Just saying. Like, it's like trying to beat a kindergartner at, you know, a foot race. All right, like, just saying.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
It's $250,000. Sorry, not to, I put the zero in the wrong place. 250K. Hold on, I might sign up. Hold on a minute. 250K to win the NT Arena. Let's go. Let's go. What am I doing still sitting here? What are we doing? 250K to win a contest? Well, if I had known that, like, I would have signed up a month ago. Well, that's exciting.
NQ on the 34. Divergence down NQ on the 34.
And that's top prize, right? I think they said that there's multiple. They are paying out top 3 or 5, I'm not sure. The qualifier. Oh, cool. Well, but I know you made it, right? You made it past the qualifier, and you're in the big deal now, right? You're in the big time. How exciting. Well, I am just so proud. Seriously, I am, like, I can't even get over it. Like, I got to send you a Christmas present. So proud of one of our students being willing to hop in there and go, I'm in. I'll toss my hat in the ring. Let's go. Put on the
Fib.NQ on.
Let's go.
Divergence up NQ.
How exciting. Well, we're rooting for you. I have a strong feeling you're gonna smoke. You're gonna smoke them fools. I mean, I don't even know why people are even playing anymore without technology. Like, what are we doing? We got smartphones. We got AI doing our homework for us, and people still out there hand drawing stuff. Don't make no sense to me. Don't make no sense. You gonna bring your abacus to my calculator contest? Make no sense, bro.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right.
On the 34.
Check that out.
NQ on the 4.
Mr. Hendricks giving us the heads up. There was the line, right? And where do we go? Right back into my important zone that I said it might be earlier. How did we get it? We got multi-divergence, the big blue dot called the bottom, right? I tell you guys all the time, you hear this a lot. Blue dots call bottoms all the time, like big ones. And sure enough, blue dot, it did turn bright green there, so there was a slight shift there. No surprise with as much volatility. It was coming in there on that hard sell. And then right back into that zone
NQ on the 4.
on the high time frame. Good morning, Jimmy. Oh, Timco throwing in the link there. That's the NinjaTrader Arena link there. So, okay, so it's $250,000 prize pool, and first place is 100K. Okay, yeah, something about a pool. That was the word I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's a prize pool of 250K. First place is 100K. So yeah, first prize 100K, and then you know, second might be 50K. I'm not sure how many they're going down, but that's awesome.
NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch on the 34.
Very cool. Oh, did we get the... I just missed the 1, 2, 3 banger. Oh, 1, 2, 3 banger with a late Nate. Where's late Nate at? I saw there was somebody in the chat named late Nate. There is the 1, 2, 3 banger. Look at the number, 7.4 to a 0.8. Pretty close. Obviously the ideal, remember, is 1, right? We want the ideal series sequence in a 1, 2, 3 banger is about 1 larger than the prior. And that was like maybe it's like a half point larger, but being about approximately the same size and at a level 7, that would have been good. Nice drop, probably 100 ticks. Let's see. 133 ticks for the 1, 2, 3 banger. The bang would have been the top of the channel. So 1, 2, 3. Now we need the bang. Boom, top of the channel. Hit it and get it.
DCDM on the 4. Divergence down and
Popcorn on the tape. All the way up to a GLR with a super AO.
upper band.
I'm waiting for the popcorn to get off the tape. Popcorn still here.
Bands touch NQ on the 34.
Popcorn.
Upper bands touch NQ on the
Popcorn GLR.
upper bands down NQ on the
Divergence and a 5-3. I'm going to go for my bonus right here. Boom, I'll take it. I'll take it. Puts me up over 2K on the day for a little, push it a little bit further. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll add a little bonus on Super AO. Hit the GLR 5.3 for the drop. I'll take it. Now, mind you, why did I go scalp it? Look at that. That thing is bright green right now. So if I'm going to play against the strong buy or the moderate buy, it's target one, right? Target one. I could still have a great play, but I'm not going to be trying to shoot the moon, you know, type of scenario. That is a late Nate 10.4. You're going to give me a double bonus here. I'm going to toe in the water. I'm a little quarter position here on it to start. I'm still hearing popcorn though. Shouldn't be. Don't play into popcorn, folks. Do not do it. But it's just too juicy. Late Nate into a butterfly PRZ. High speed, and there's 14, 16. I saw 16 ticks on the tape. When I added, can I get 20? I'm so greedy today. Oh, it snapped back up on me. I didn't get hardly nothing out of that. I'm angry. I'm hangry. I'm hangry. I'm hitting it again. Oh my goodness, I can't get it. It's locking every time I go to press this. Oh man. Oh, I got robbed. I totally got robbed.
You on the 4.
Okay. I got robbed. I should have been able to get way more ticks out of that. Every time I go to exit the position, it's getting so snappy right there. Right when I want to start taking profits, too many others in on that play there. Okay, one more time. One more time. Come on. Let daddy get... Oh, no, not switch dot. No, don't switch dot me. No. Okay, this could be dangerous. Give me a T1 here. We went back to red. Come on now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go. 3,500 on the day. I'll take that. Oh, yes. Let's go.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me. It's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. We keep making plans, babe. I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love you when you don't want. No matter when you're not here, it's just not on. I can't let go without you near me.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Got me 10 feet off the ground. Now I'm seeing how you play.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Go long on the NQ4. Fib.NQ on the
9. GG's. Good game. Good game. Alrighty then. Let me crank that music down here. Little. You gotta have a little fun. You gotta have a little fun. It's healthy for you. A merry heart doeth good like medicine. Don't forget your Proverbs. Proverb a day. Today is the 13th. So check out Proverbs 13. Get wiser every day. I'm telling you, it works. Read one of those Proverbs. Today's the 13th. It's so easy. You just crack it open, hit Proverbs 13, find 3 verses that speak to you. It's what you should do, in my opinion. You'll like it. You'll like it. Take my word for it. 9:56. We still have 4 minutes till 10 o'clock. Then there's 10:05 news. So it's a little bit different, a little bit odd here. We had beautiful enigmas, by the way. I mean, do you want me to draw these out here? We got a moonshot. So classically, if you had a moonshot filter on, that's your moonshot right there. Beautiful moonshot. Followed up by another enigma back behind it. Double enigma to the long side. This double enigma has called this gigantinormous move up to a 16.7, 240 ticks up here to the top. Just from that spot right there. Then you've got the supermoon with the it's not a cluster. That is a megalate nate, actually. Not a cluster. Megalate nate to the right. So that becomes a power moonshot, right? Power moonshot right there. You might say it's super, but that's technically too far away, right? That is a little bit too far away to call that. But you got the you got the megalate nate pushing it down. You've got the 20.2, and remember that power level I was talking about earlier? There is something we had when you're getting a power level 20, all right? 20 or above, gonna be, I'm gonna say it. I can't say it's gonna be a monster. In my opinion, there is a likelihood that it becomes a monster. Makes sense? Enigma up to the long side, 16.7 for the push down. Would have been an easy one to double tap and push there as well. Beautiful plays here with the AlgoBox here this morning. Let's see, what's our time? We still got 1 minute and 30 seconds till 10 a.m. Then 5 minutes after, it's a weird news event here this morning. Weird news stuff going on. Normally 10 a.m., but today 10:05. I don't know what that's about. On the schedule, it says 10:05 mortgage delinquencies, and then 10:30 FOMC member Kashkari.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Oh, wait, did we have a banking holiday? Oh, remember how yesterday I said crude oil inventories, and then I was like, but I didn't see it on the list? Pop quiz. Let's see who knows. I bet you guys are smarter than me. Why did we not have crude oil inventories on the listed events yesterday? Who knows? Do y'all already know? I just now figured it out. And I'll tell you why. Here's another hint. Is because I see crude oil inventories on the list and it's Thursday. Like what? Like why? Like crude oil inventories is Wednesday. So why is crude oil inventories today on Thursday? The holiday. That's right, Tom K. Yep. Veterans Day, banking holiday. Pushed it back a day. So now, because yesterday I actually thought, oh great, now I have another bug I gotta go fix. Like what happened? Nope. No bug, folks. It was accurate. Trust the system, Vinny. Come on, bro. How dare you? How dare you not trust the system?
Double delta NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the short on the NQ3. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, that's a super AO headshot mega late Nate. Holy cow! Look at that combo. Super
on the 34.
Power headshot mega late Nate. I mean, that's a mouthful. I almost want to type it out just for fun.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Super power headshot mega late Nate. So, all kinds of things going on that one. And the push up, 116 ticks off of the super power headshot mega late Nate. Combo.
Fib
Enigma popping it another 20. Just too good. Just too good. Market's moving real quick here, real fast. Like, you gotta be, you talking about playing the video game, you gotta play it fast today. You got your fingers on the triggers. Hotkeys, left hand buy, right hand sell. I like to split my brain. You guys have followed in my more advanced level strategies. I don't talk about this in the 8-day boot camp. So if you're hanging out here today with me, you're about to get a little bonus play opportunity. So here's me, we're chilling. Like, yo, what's up? Now, I think of my brain in two pieces here. Now, depending on your orientation, I'm going to do it your way, like looking at the screen, looking at you, so I know that, realize that he's looking at you and it's mirrored. Okay, so I get that, but I'm just going to go for demonstration's sake here. We've got
NQ on the 9.
left hand buy,
NQ on the 4.
right hand sell. And I think of that same thing in my mouse. So if I've got my little mouse over here in my hand, let's see, I haven't drawn it over here. So I got my mouse here. Left hand buy, right hand sell. So my hand on the keyboard on one side.
DCDM NQ on the double.
And remember, my hotkeys are right there. Left hand buy, right hand sell.
Lower band.
Right? So that way, sometimes when I need to think and I'm like, well, I don't know what's going to show up here, I need to be quick. Just always think left hand buy, right hand sell. Left hand buy, right hand sell. Just always think that. So I've got my left hand over here, thumb over the close, and my left hand on the buy. Right? Now my right hand, I can rest it right over here on the sell button. So when you are playing the video game, you know, there's a certain posturing that will help you play a video game better. And if you're thinking, well, Vinny, you know, are you a good video game player? Well, I am. I'm kind of a savant in video games. Like, you can't beat me in Battlefield 3. If you let me get in a jet, like, I challenge anybody. I got $1,000 for you if you can shoot me out of the jet. Okay, if you can beat me in a jet in Battlefield 3, I'll pay you $1,000. Can't do it. Fortnite, get into the toy box. I have mastered the toy box. You know, I'm an AlgoBox guy, and there's a round in there. My kids like to play some Fortnite, and so Daddy had to start playing. Anyway, I found one called Toy Box where kids can go hop in there. We all jump in. It's a toy box area where kind of unlimited ammo, and you get unlimited. You just get to pick your weapons, and you can't beat me there either. I will absolutely annihilate you, and you won't even be close. It won't even be close. Like, you can't even kill me in Toy Box. It's impossible. Now, the reason is because, like, I'm obsessed with the best. I'm obsessed with becoming the best at whatever it is. So I take things to the nth degree. Now, you don't have to do that, just so y'all know. You don't have to do that, and I'm not trying to brag about it or pop myself on the back, but I'm going, I kind of know some things. I know some little hacks, some little cheats. I figure out every way in anything that I do to have the advantage on whatever it is. It just kind of carries into what I do. So if I'm telling you to, you know, get this keyboard, get this mouse, there are reasons. Even if you don't understand it, I promise you there's a reason. I've done any analysis on it, and there's a reason. But yeah, I'll put out that challenge too if anybody wants to try to beat me in Toy Box, or somebody wants a Battlefield challenge. Let me know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But I do say you have to let me record it. So we'll play in some Battlefield. I have my own server on Battlefield 3, so if you guys want to check out Vinny's, it's called Vinny's Playhouse in Battlefield 3. And if you want to hop in there and fly around, there's people usually in there all the time. Let's see. And by that, it's any skill-based game. Now, some people think, people say Call of Duty. The thing is, Call of Duty is not a skill-based game. That's why anybody can play that game and anybody can get kills. That is a leisure game. They will stack somebody. Like, if somebody starts falling behind, they start giving them more advantages, all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about real games. Real games where it's a skill-based game where a skilled player has the capacity to, if you master the game and the techniques in the game, that you can surpass Like basically, it's just called a skill game. So in Fortnite, for instance, like you could not even kill a pro if you wanted to, because of the skill gap. So if it's a skill gap based game, and I wanted to beat you at it, I would spend some time on it, and I would get to a point where you couldn't touch me. Which one's more fun, video games or AlgoBox? Oh, video games are much more fun. I hate to say it. Like, AlgoBox is okay, but this is a 2D game. I mean, I built, this is like playing Frogger. I joke about Frogger, like Frogger. How many of you guys even know what Frogger is? From old school Atari 2600?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Anybody know the Frogger game? This is like playing Frogger. It's a 2D game. We're trying to hop my little frog across the path without getting run over, right? If I get to the other side, you know, I win kind of thing.
Divergence down NQ on the
So I think of AlgoBox as like playing Frogger. I mean, Frogger's, it's okay, you know, but it's not, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and play that for a long time if I don't have to, you know. We do this to make money and have time. All right, this is the fastest way, in my opinion, to play the markets, in my opinion.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 30.
Played that in some old school coin arcades. Yeah, Mario's better. Yeah, it's true. Favorite was Pitfall. Oh man, Pitfall was good, wasn't it? I don't know. Would you say AlgoBox is more like Pitfall, or you think it's more like Frogger? It could be kind of like that Pitfall though. Okay, I'm looking for a triple crown. Why am I looking for a triple crown? Let's pull back here to right here. Okay, we've got an inverted S curve coming on here. So what am I looking for?
Divergence down NQ.
Pop quiz. You should know, triple crown, right? Looking for a triple crown before we're going down. There's the triple crown right there. 1, 2, here's the third one. Super extended here in popcorn all over the tape here. See if I can hit my 4K. So I got 2 minutes till coffee time. There's my coffee time warning. Coffee's getting spilled. See the coffee on my background? Coffee's getting spilled. It's telling me to grab my coffee.
Enigma long on the YM2.
All right, there's my triple at the top. How much do I need to get to 4K? Where was I at? I think I needed a couple $100. Whoa, there's my red dot. Should have waited. There's my headshot. All right, I should have waited for this spot up here.
Double delta.
Let's see if I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Super AO now showing up here. Should have waited for this spot before I started going. All right, now we're all right. She's forcing me into some nonsense. Here we go. Yikes! Enigma farther. This is gonna be one of those bullcrap moves. Okay, we got bullcrap coming in. Feel the bullcrap. Wait for it. Should have waited till up here. Overdid myself prior. Got the FOMO going. Let's see. Gonna see if I can get myself out of trouble here. Max. Coming up here, almost to S1. Wild up move here. King timing. There's a dot. I need to see something crack. Please crack that dot. Don't go on a run for me. $8.4 over here on the right. Yoicks. What a move. So came out of that important zone I talked about earlier today multiple times. 458 ticks in a matter of minutes.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Divergence down NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Yikes, that might have been my only spot to get out there on the dot there. So fast, I was hoping it would come down, and man, I should have pulled half on that dot right there. Do as I say, not as I do here. There we go. All right, I'm peeling half as I hit my POE. Not trying to get clever with it now. It's not what I wanted originally. Okay, now I can Seuss. Hearing sellers on the tape. Butterfly. Add to position on butterfly. Seuss. Trying to maximize the play. It's right at coffee time, so dangerous. Could be a dip and rip here. We got a green dot over there on the right. I just saw that. I got myopic here. All right, half on the dot. Should be Seussing right there. A little chicken because I don't want to get caught in some bullcrap move. It's at my coffee time. This is a dangerous time. Into the cipher. Popcorn.
Bands touch NQ on the 89. Double delta NQ on the 4.
There we go. Super AO. Come on, fellow.
Enigma long on the YM2.
Oh.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 10.
Oh boy.
NQ on the 9.
Okay, it's gonna be a bull crapper. All right.
Upper bands touch NQ.
Up into, let's see, 1 2. That's a 1 2 3 banger though. So they're faking this. I don't believe this move.
Upper bands touch
So
NQ.
I'm gonna play into against it. Again, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you do this. This is experience talking here. This is a 1 2 and a 3 banger. That's a 6. That's a 7. But I'm already, I had to take on heat with it and having to go, in a max style position scenario there because of my original FOMO all the way up to S1 here.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
POE touch. Being greedy there. Should have peeled half and I could have re-added right there on that dot. That would have been the perfect play. Peel half. If I'm going to hold on to it like that, should have peeled half on the POE touch and then added on the dot.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
There's another dot could have added right there. Terrible execution on that one. Got a little too overconfident in my early easy morning there. Oh boo!
Touch NQ on the
It's a bull crapper.
NQ on the
It's a bull crapper.
upper bands touch.
Oh, I hate these. Come on. Oh.
Divergence down NQ.
That coffee had my name on it. The coffee had my name.
Enigma long on the NQ.
It's gonna be like, you should have come and got your coffee, Vinny. It's like, he's like, I tried to tell you, go get your coffee, bro. No, not gonna do it. 4.2 with a divergence. There's a giant red dot on the 89s. Let's see. Big 89 play here. Big 89. Is it going to come in handy? I hope so.
Enigma long on the ES2.
Could spell trouble for Vinny here. You're at S1.
You on the 4.
A
Fib.NQ.
exuberant buying spree up on that 89. The good news is it feels like it's a little bit too tight for it to just shoot straight up there. So I'm pretty sure we'll have some kind of pullback probably into that golden rope right here. We see the 50 cent right there, so it could push all the way there. So we'll see. Dimension. AlgoBox is like a mix of Frogger and Tetris. Yeah, probably true.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Red dot switch dot over on the 9s.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Enigma short on the NQ3.
I'm going to screenshot this play section right here because this is going to be an interesting study on that. That is so completely, I want to say completely ignored, but blown through on the 89.
NQ on the 4.
You hear the popcorn on the tape.
NQ on the 4.
Into prior low.
Upper band double delta NQ on
I feel like somewhere in there was probably what I didn't do this morning. There was probably a miss somewhere in there on a buyer who got caught. This is one of those where they're letting a bull out. There's a bull up in there somewhere. Did anybody see a big bull from this morning that I might have missed up in this area? Because this type of exuberant move up into an area usually means they're letting the bull out. Who's been caught up in a location up here, and they did that whole handshake agreement that I talked about yesterday. If you missed yesterday's live stream, go back and play it. You're going to learn a lot from it. I also gave you guys a video on another quant who runs a $750 million AUM. He talked a lot about what I tell you guys about on the regular in here. I think it would be beneficial to you to do both. Watch what I was talking about yesterday and the video that I show you guys with the quant who was interviewed on Titans of Tomorrow, the TOT channel on YouTube. So go give those guys a follow there. Okay, yikes, blue dot. This might be my only spot. I'm still here in drilling.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Hopefully they went up there, let the bull out. All right, I'm gonna pull half there. I'm gonna go ahead and take my loss on that. And if we pop up into S1,
Double delta.
there's my delta shift. I'll add again here, trying to maximize the play position off of my sticky situation there. Give me one more bar in there, would ya?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Coming back down in it. 6.1. Remind me next time, be like, go get your coffee, Vinny. Don't sit there and try to play through. This is that exchange of hands that happens in that 1010 to 1030 area that I told you guys about before. And no surprise, this is one of those where, remember I say the exchange of hands? Well, in this case, it was an exchange of hands where some bull needed to be let out up above. So they did their handshake thing. They're like, yeah, man, let me go back, get myself out of that position play. I'll pay you X number of dollars to let me out of my position. And they make this giant run up, and getting caught on the other side of that just sucks. There's a 14.1. There's a red dot. Should have done half and double right there. I'm literally retarded. Too slow. Too slow, because that's all that retarded means. It just means slow. Not trying to be offensive to anybody. Switch dot on the 9s over there on the right. Holding through there. I'm going to go ahead and do my half now. There's a white cross here. I can try to add to position here. DCDM, hopefully DCDM and not a DCR. All the way down to the target, and I'm going to pull it right there. All right, 12K on the day. Very, very tricky scenario there, but not really. That 89 gave me all the confidence to go ahead and hold that in, and what did I say? It was going to go back down and touch that golden rope, didn't I?
Also, no
I
Q&A.
did. All right, it is time for coffee time. Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. There's a lot to learn in that play right there, but for big players. You can't do that with a small account. Remember, I've told you guys before, it is a disadvantage playing in small accounts. It is a disadvantage playing in trader funding programs where there are additional rules and things of that sort. What you need to do is use a trader funding program like Apex do very specific plays. And we're going to talk about this because somebody asked earlier, when am I going to do my small account challenge? I'm not sure when. I can't commit to a date on it yet, but it is in the wheelhouse. I've got to finish out. We're trying to do some website stuff. I'm trying to get the latest release out. This is the our new number, new version. I'm going to pop out. It's going to be AlgoBox 11, which will really focus in on some of those features in the trade copier in this version. So look forward to that. And I will do a trade copy with trader funding programs and with the additional rules that everybody has. But remember, what is the best trader funding program in the world? Who's the absolute best out there? Apex is awesome because they have the most amount of accounts, right? Funded Next, I think, is pretty awesome because of the non-intraday trailing drawdown rules. They're pretty awesome. But what is the absolute best trader funding program in the world? What's it called? Anybody remember? I'd say TPT, but I can't get in my country.
Touch NQ on the 34.
That's not the one. Top step. No. Cash. That's right. Cash account. Anybody heard of cash account? Who's heard of cash account? Type a 1 if you know. Yes, self. Exactly. Own account. Yes. The cash account. Y'all heard about the Cash is King funding program? So to get to that though, use a trader funding program. Make as much money as you can from the trader funding program and then try to get to a Cash is King funded account because number one, like even if you're riding with them, remember you're paying them 10 or 20%. What? 10 or 20%? And I'm like, again, it's you got to pay somebody. They're allowing you the opportunity to do what we do. So pay the man. All right. Pay them. All right. You should get paid for your time. You should get paid for your efforts. You get paid for your work. Well, they have given you the opportunity to do so. Trade with them, make as much money as you can from them. But in my opinion, this is just my opinion. They have rules, right? Don't they have extra rules? Sometimes it would be better to not play with those rules, right? At the same time, it also, without that, it's taking on the risk. You're taking on your own risk. So they're taking on that risk. They should get paid for taking on the risk. In fact, that's what we all get paid in life to do, is take on risk. Be like, no, not in my job. Yes, you are. The risk to you is, what are you missing out on in life? That's your risk. When you're driving to work in your vehicle, there's risk. You're getting on the road. You could get in an accident. All kinds of things. Risk is everywhere, and the more risk, the more reward in general in life. So, all right, I'm going to grab that coffee here. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk about some really cool topics when we come back inside of the 8-day boot camp. I was reminded there is a 40-question exam. Tell me in the chat if you have taken our 40-question exam. Let me know there in the chat, and I'm going to show you guys that. We're going to go through some of the questions and answers in that when I get back. I think it's going to be helpful to you. So hang in there. I'm going to grab that coffee, take a quick break here, and then we're going to go into that 40-question quiz. Let me show you where that's at. In fact, you guys pull it up while I'm away here. So if you are here on our website, let me move our awesome 89 chart out of the way here. So if you are on our website, you want to go to the documentation section, same one that we go over during the 8-day boot camp to cover all the good stuff here. So we're going to go into our resources. I'm going to go to documentation, and in all of our documentation down here at the bottom, when you've completed the course, there is an exam down in here that we talked about in the 8-day boot camp. Sorry, I got to get this sized. Didn't have this prepared here, obviously. And we're going to come to the AlgoBox Academy 40 questions. All right, so AlgoBox Academy. We're going to go over here, go over this here in just a moment when I get back with my coffee.
With no technical Q&A expected.
Let's go.
Video on the feed.
Fib.NQ on the.
We're going to go over those 40 questions here when I get back.
J-hook short NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 34, Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Finger NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34. DCDMNQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ3. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. 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 Enigma long on the NQ3. Enigma long on the NQ4. Double delta NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ4. Double delta NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Shortly expecting comments from Feds Kashkari. Again, no text is expected, and the video is on the feed.
Enigma long on the NQ3. Double delta NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Divergence up NQ on the 34.
Alrighty then.
Divergence up NQ on the 9 on the 34. Enigma long on the NQ on the 89. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, so we're gonna hit 40 questions, and let's do that. Let's see, pull this right about here. So in context, let's kind of figure out where we currently are. So if you're here on our website, and if you haven't hit that Black Friday, like there's the countdown right there. Don't forget, the first 12 people are getting a custom golden knife during the Black Friday event, and that is custom signed by me with an engraving, or you can get the AlgoBox stamped one as well. And the golden knife, oh wait, I forgot. Look, y'all, I totally forgot. We got my, did you guys see my desk over here? Check out my desk. I forgot. We got the desk cam going again. Desk cam is functioning again. I put in a new camera. Like my other one, actually, it was busted. That was, I guess we got some electrical surge, I think, recently. So we're back with the desk. This is literally my desk. Let's go. Now, what's this right here? ¿Qué es eso? Oh ho ho! What in the holy moly? The edge. The edge. Can you see it right there? Now, this one I've got that says the edge, but you're gonna get a custom engraved one. A golden knife. Yes, it's gold. It's gold on the inside too. Look, I'm gonna press this, but I can only do this right-handed. Hey, let me try to do it left-handed. Can I do this left-handed? Y'all don't fault me for this if I can't do this with my left hand. Oh, there we go. Beautimous. All right, golden knife. You want one of these? First 10 people, I'm gonna hook you up. Now, right here, it'll have my signature on it right there, custom engraved instead of saying the edge. And I've got one that says AlgoBox. You can take your pick if you would like an AlgoBox one. You want one signed by Vinny Emini and signature. Either one, get you hooked up for the first 12 people signing up during our Black Friday event. And a lot of gold members back in the day had those. We haven't done that in a long time, so we're bringing that back. It's our 10th year anniversary, so you can hook yourself up with one of these. There's our little coins. There, it's a golden knife coin. The other side, we got AlgoBox on the other side.
On the 34.
Pretty cool. So here are my 5 trades, right? 5 trades lined up. After I take my first trade, I got a Trump coin there. Right, there we go. All right, I forgot about it. I fixed it yesterday. Can you believe it? I told you I was going to get it fixed. It just sometimes takes me a little time. Yeah, the brother's got 4 kids. All right, give me a break. We got things to do. All right, so we had that going on there. Yeah, I totally forgot because I've been using my digitized version. Remember, you can get the digitized version, or you can get a printable one like that one on the left-hand side of Discord on the tips, under the tips and tricks section, while we're talking about things that are extra fun. Speaking of extra fun, for real, let's get into what we got going on here. So if you're in training, click on training at the top. Welcome to boot camp. Get through the boot camp. It tells you a little bit about it. Learn one concept at a time. Pick 4 or 5 strategies that you're like, hey, I really like that one. Learn what they are and print out a cheat sheet. Here are the cheat sheets right here. Get one of these. There's a printable version of this as well. This one's really cool with a neat background moving around. It's cool. I saw somebody actually print their own instead of the printable version. And they had it, I don't know what print shop they had it on. It was gigantinormous though. There's 2 sheets, and I think it's, is it Wind Rider? Is Wind Rider here?
Fib.NQ on the 9.
I mean, just sign up for the Dream Pack. How can I get the gift? Awesome, my friend. Yeah, if you, well, are you in the United States? It is, I should say, it's only shippable in the United States. They don't let me ship knives outside the US. There's a thing. Customs doesn't like it. Are you in the US? Fantastic. So if you bought, if you put your right address, now if you put the wrong address, like we're assuming you put the proper shipping address in there. But here's what I'm going to do. For the first 10 people, what I'm going to do, I'll send you an email with a form to get the actual shipping information, because I know how it is. Like you may have signed up under one billing address and you want it shipped somewhere else, but don't worry, we'll take care of it with you. The first 12 people, I'm going to send those folks an email that says, hey, congratulations, you're getting a golden knife. Please fill out the form below. Okay, so watch for that email. First 12 people. If you signed up yesterday, you would have gotten one, because there's still, I think there's still 7 more slots for that. So if you were one of the first 12, you're getting a golden knife along with it as a special thank you. All right. Here we go. So on the 8-day boot camp here, clicking through on these, get through the boot camp. Like you can technically, if you've been around the markets for a long time, you could probably just finish the 8-day boot camp and be ready to go in theory. However, once you've completed the boot camp, remember we'd go through all the documentation there, and then you should be taking this test. If you really know your stuff, you should be able to take this exam right here, which is in the documentation. We talk about it in video number 8 on going into the AlgoBox Academy. I think we also talk about it in video number 7. So we're in here in the questions. Here we go. Question number 1. Name this trading strategy. What is this one? Type it there in the chat. Let's do this quiz together here. And don't worry, we're not going to do all 40 questions here today, but I want to do the first 10. So hang with me. Let's do 10 of these questions. Let's see if we can pass the quiz part of the exam. What is this one right there? Everybody should be typing headshot there in the chat. If you did, give yourself a gold star. That's right, headshot. Let's go to question number 2. What is this trade?
Touch NQ on the 34.
¿Qué es eso? DD or double dot, spelled D-O-T-T. You guys spelled it correctly. That's right. Double fibella dot, what we call the double dot entry. That's a double dot. That's right. Let's go to the next one. If you've been through the training, you should know what this is. It might be tricky. Let's see if anybody gets this one wrong. You guys are nailing it so far. What's this one? The moonshot is the proper word for that one. That one could be tricky. That's a moonshot. We call it a moonshot. An enigma plus the Flowmaster event cross will give us a moonshot. So instead of a headshot, it's a moonshot, right? All right, next one. Name this strategy. What happens when we get harmonics stacked up like this? What do we call this? They're stacked up like this. This one's trickier. Yep, advanced level. I'm not surprised, Pete. Pete knows what's up. The ladder. That's right, climbing the ladder. Those become targets, right? Not necessarily an entry strategy, but it is a strategy. That is an exit strategy. How do I target? I might look to climb the ladder. This might be a play. If I hear AudioBox clacking through, we might just go tat, 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 and hit all of those, right? That is a ladder. All right, here's back to some classic entries. What have we here? What do we got there? Now this one could be a little trickier. There's several answers to this one. If you get all of them in combo, because there is a bit of a confluence combo here. Power, shark tail. That is correct. The power, because if it was a white cross, it would be a PRZ cross. Could also say a shark back, but technically, because it's at the tail of the shark and it landed at the back, it is a shark tail. So first thing, the most important thing is it's a shark tail. Knowing that it's a power shark tail happens to be because it's an alpha omega. So that one's a little bit trickier. We're throwing in some tricky ones in there with you, and everything's not just a gimme around here. You got to work for it. All right, what have we here? Remember, the key that you can see here visually is that we have
double delta NQ on the.
We are inside of a accumulation zone. So therefore, what is this here? DCR, that's right. A double cross reversal. If we are in a zone like this, double cross shows up near the edge, we have a DCR. DCR, double cross reversal, not a double cross double move. That's the caveat between those two. Make sure if you know we're inside of a zone, then we're going to try to reverse it first, stop below the crosses, right? We got 3 stop types, dot, box, cross, right? Okay. Ooh, what have we here? Ooh. Ooh. What's going on here?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Multiple things. Bonus points for calling all of it. Enigma Shark Tail. I like that. Yep, I'll count it. Enigma Shark Tail. You can also say a power HMD, an enigmatic power HMD, because remember, it's a harmonic plus a dot, right? It landed behind the shark though, so it is a shark tail play, and this does count as an RTOFA event. There is RTOFA inside of an Enigma, so this is getting more advanced here, but this is a confluence play. You got the shark tail, Enigma power 26, 21.6. Beautiful play there, harmonic, but I wouldn't fault you if you said some form of power HMD, because it is a dot. Remember, a moon still counts as a dot in the form of when we're trying to put our stops. Our stops are a dot, a box, or a cross. So what's the shape of this? It's a dot. So we put our stop behind the dot, right? You got it. Here's number 8. We got 2 more. So what's going on here? What is this? This little grid that we're showing here.
One spot, 1%.
Along on the NQ3.
King timing, that's where we want to enter. Yes, and I would have given you credit if you said SMLK, because we do have small, medium, large. Whoops, wrong color. I'm gonna do this right. I may as well do it right. Oh, press the wrong button. I want credit for it, so I'm doing it again. Small, medium. Where's my
NQ on the 9?
blue key? And I pressed K instead of
34.
pink. All right, for king. Wow, did I just type blue there? They're like, Vinny, what are you doing, bro? Large. I'm thinking about how I just screwed that up, so I am I'm all over the place. All right, there we go. Proper colors with everything. Small, medium, large, and king size moves. Small moves come here, medium come here, large come here. King timing move will come off of this one right here. We ideally want to be somewhere taking plays between large and king timings. We try to maybe use this as a filter to stay out of this area. If it's an absolutely perfect play there, we might be looking for a scalp. Small, medium, large, king timing vertically on the tape. Here we go. Last 2.
Touch NQ on the 34.
What's this one? We kind of already hit one of these, so I'll give this one away here. That is a classic shark tail. Pure shark tail, no power, anything. PRZ cross. This one technically happens to be a shark tail. Pure. Shark, boom. White cross, pure Flowmaster event. Combo of the harmonic, happens to be one of the most powerful ones, happens to be a shark, and the cross that is going to be a shark tail to the long side. Final one. Here we go. What do we got? HMD short. That's right. HMD short. I'd give you credit too if we did a shark tail, but remember, a shark tail needs an RTOFA event back there. So technically speaking, this is just an HMD. Might be a little bit trickier there, but I would give it to you if you're like, well, it was an event that happened back behind it. But remember, these are actually 2 structures. It's 2 complex structures landing in place. You don't have an RTOFA with this one, so it is technically an HMD. Armana dot. Beautiful work. 10:45. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of that. Don't forget about that Black Friday event. If you missed it and you're watching this later on, it's all right. You're getting a Black Friday offer too. All you got to do is email the word deal to the email that you got with your 2-week free trial. It's only valid during your 2-week free trial, and you'll get an expiration date with a code that you can use to get the same Black Friday offer. So Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pimpy, Robbie, Lunchbox, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B. I am sending out the big H-Town. See ya.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.